Hey guys, and welcome back to more Summoner's War. So we have Bella pretty much maxed. Like, I guess she's 6% away, but what I was actually wondering is I'm still training with two characters. So I want to see if maybe I can get Austin to see if I can get him solo farming. So just, I don't know, I think it'd be interesting. So we have to rune him here first though, so let's take a look at what we have. We want to go with Violent and Blade. And I think I have a good... Okay, no, it's a Blade. Yeah, okay. So, 5-star here. This is the one I'm pretty sure I'm going with. I actually built this a while ago and never ended up doing it. HP is good. So, we're definitely going with this HP Violent. Attack, resistance, accuracy. Pretty much we need 4 of these. So we have 1, 2, possibly, 3, and 4 is what I'm thinking. So, it's 2, 3. This one's better because it has speed, which is useful on him. And 4. The reason I haven't ruined him is because I was waiting so long to get a better rune for the 5 slot, but I never did. Okay, so then we just need to get that. I am going to go for blades because getting your crit rate is so important, because cover all areas 12% of my max HP if you get a critical hit on your turn. So, very powerful. So, you do want to go for HP as well, but I didn't really have that many HP runes. So, you gotta rune with what you got. So, got a downward. Did I get a new crit rate? Or I'm probably gonna pull that other one off. Yeah, pulling off that 6-star. So, it's gonna be 50k. Just quite expensive, but that's the rune I want. It's maxed and everything, so it's good to go. Where is it? Probably here. Yes. Oh, I thought it was maxed. Okay, well, either way. That's the rune we're gonna need on this guy. So what do we got here? HP rune is what we're probably looking for. And there's one there. So there is this attack, but again, his goal is to heal, so you want an HP rune for that. So what do we got? 74% crit rate. Could be better. I'm going to do the powering ups here. It could improve. That's one thing. Other thing, we were looking for substats with heal, but again, since we're so limited on our runes, or substats with crit rate, but we're just so limited on our rune choices here that we can't exactly go for it. So, probably get 6-star on all these runes. Because 6-star is an optimum kind of cash versus, well, expenditures versus, how to say, gains versus losses kind of thing. Past 6, yeah, you can see how much you fail. I love this 10 times thing though. It's so much easier. I want to keep clicking the button. Okay. This defense is actually not the end of the world. Also, this is a pretty good rune. 6 HP, 6 crit rate. The damage is kind of but it's not bad because all he deals is well, we're going for all crit rates, so it's a really good rune in that way, and that's the other reason I didn't get a better rune. But his defense is actually kind of low, I noticed. So getting him with extra defense is not the end of the world actually on a substat. especially a blanket substat. The defense, in some ways, could be even better than the health, because getting more health is kind of meh, where he really needs the defense. So this rune's already pretty much maxed. So this rune could easily be replaced. The only thing that's kind of going for it is it's a 5-star rune with HP. It doesn't have HP substats. It doesn't have crit rate substats. So the only real substat there is the resistance, and that's actually the best power up I could have got. Getting him with extra resistance is going to let him resist those defense breaks, resist the stuns. Just going to be overall good for him. And especially considering he doesn't need accuracy as well, because I don't think any of his attacks... Oh no, he can put a provoke on with, I think, this skill. No, his main skill puts a 50% chance of a provoke, so... I don't have that many bears on him already, that would be nice, but his abilities aren't that important, so... But I guess I've fed him 6 bears, so that's not bad. Not bad, not bad. So that's our awesome. So the big thing here you gotta realize is he has that violence. So 22% chance to get an extra turn, which is huge. And we're going for those extra turns because of his crushing power there. So I'm happy with it. I would have liked a little bit higher crit rate, but we can work on it. Like, he's not completed. That's just from the garbage I had. So yeah, the substats on this rune are horrible. But with this rune, he'll actually put his resistance quite high. So resistance on my monsters is also not important because I have so much immunity, but Austin seems to have such low defense that he's probably just gonna get absolutely ravaged. But it also makes good for farming so you don't get stunned if you have high resistance, so I'm not sure how much I'm going to use him as a farming monster, but so that resistance 61, so not bad at all. So let's see if he can hold up. So he also gets 20% or 30% defense because of his hero ability there, or leader skill rather. So who do you want? But probably not one of those 4 stars. Well, if he can't really get too much assistance, so you gotta train whatever's here. And you can't be like, oh well, I'll train up these characters because they're better. It's like, no, if he's a farming monster, he's gotta farm. So let's see if he's able to pull it off. So that guy's not gonna last long. So there's a heal. Like, he's gonna get lots of heals in. There's another heal. So that's a big reason people use him for farming. Okay, now he's not taking as much damage as before. Before he was taking like 900 damage. But ruining him, getting all those runes is really helping him. But obviously it is. Ruining is always the big change. So if I bring him in my Dragon's team, it should definitely help with a lot of the heals. Let's see if we get a violent proc. So that's the ability. Still no violent proc. Nope. I'm just looking for that violent proc, because I've seen Assassins do it, and it makes them amazing. Because they attack, and then they attack again, so they get 2 heals off. There we go, there's the violent proc. So he gets 2 turns, he gets 2 heals in a row. So Really quite powerful. So the only bad part is he does seem to keep these creatures alive. So you're slow down your farming by quite a bit if the monsters stay alive. So you kind of want, if you're farming monsters to die, or Asen tends to keep monsters alive. But yeah, he's definitely going to do it. The only other thing about Asen is he's a very slow farmer, since he doesn't have a lot of attack. So it can take a really long time to do a battle. So, might just want to... Actually, I probably will just put in Bella back in, then she can get her level 40, and then this farming isn't so slow. Because, yeah, he's a slow farmer. And that's why I don't really recommend... Well, I kind of recommend whatever works. So, like, if your only farmer is Asen, he's a really good farmer for you. However, I can farm with Wusa, Bella, and now this guy. What I could actually do is I could maybe go try to farm a harder location, since I have kind of two farming monsters. I usually just farm here because it's really easy and it's quite quick. So, but yeah, if I have kind of two farmers, I could actually go to try to farm Fame in Hell or something. But we could definitely check that out. Last area. So yes, we want to go for these side creatures first. Not because they're doing more damage. He's actually taking a lot of damage here from these higher level creatures. So, might not even be able to do it. Like, the thing is, remember, he's 5-star and he's not maxed even, so... No, he might not even make it. However, if he gets a violent proc, he might get a heal. What he really needs is a violent proc to get like 2 heals in a row. There we go. See, like, that's 2 heals. And now as these guys die, he's also gonna kind of stabilize in health. But it's actually not looking too good for him. Okay. So that is victory, but it's very slow and kind of questionable in taste. But if he had Bella to heal him as well... But yeah, it looks like he's healing back up here. Just those 3 kind of stronger monsters were really giving him the grief. See, there's an attack that didn't get a heal. There's a second attack that didn't get a heal. And then there's the heal. So you really need that high crit damage to get those continuous heals. So, with pretty much 80%, we should get 8 out of 10 heals, so you should be healing more rather than less. Should be pretty useful, and I think it'll definitely be good in Dragons, so definitely still has a way to go, but yeah, success. And now, I'll just show you how fast it is with Bella. So, put Bella back in here. Bella's a really good farmer. I think probably has a lot to do with her having a defense break. But my also just ruined for damage as well, just because I had a really good focus rune that I wanted to max, so. Only thing about Bella, yeah, she wastes her attacks healing these guys early on, but see, defense break 2700, so 44, 98. Like, I find she does a lower damage hit, and then once defense is broken, she gets the high, like, really high hits. See, like, that was only 16, that's over 4,000. So, can just do excellent. The only thing is, him getting these heals also makes it so Bella doesn't have to heal as much. Which makes it so Bella gets more attacks because she's not wasting her time healing. The only thing I hate is when they switch between. They already attacked that plant. But now they switch targets, so not the end of the world. The plant can heal a little bit, but that's nothing spectacular, So exactly, there we go. You can see how much faster that is. And yes, we're using 2 creatures rather than 1, which is no comparison, but just look at how much damage Bella's doing versus Austin. He's just not doing it, and her heal is pretty substantial too. You'd think it'd be only 30%, rather he's healing 12% constantly, but I think Bella also absorbs a lot of it hits because they attack her, and Bella has high defense. So, however, again, it's kind of incomparable because you're comparing a 6-star monster with a 5-star monster. So obviously, Austin's not going to have the defense, but I don't know. It's interesting. All this stuff is interesting. So yeah, I guess I can show you guys the creatures, whatever. I usually just sell zooms after, but show you guys all the creatures I've got up here. So, starting here, all max level 30s. So, that's a good, almost 2 rows. So then here's some more 3 stars I'm working on. Okay, we go to 2s. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 2 rows and a bit of max 2 stars. And then I did max some 1s as well. You might think, oh, maxing 1s is not worth it. It might not seem worth it, but if you do this much farming, you're going to get a lot of 2-star creature, or 1-star creatures from your summons. Just a ton. So, you're going to want to use those. But if you don't use them effectively, they're kind of getting wasted. And it can take a long time to get those 2-star creatures if you're summoning, feeding. So, it's actually quite useful. And although sometimes it doesn't seem like you're going to run through, I've ran through 300 scrolls when I'm doing an XP run, as you can see here. So, anyway guys, I think we'll call an episode here. We'll be back in the next episode for more. Thanks guys, later.